What is going on, everybody? 2About29 back in the lounge yet again. Make sure to kick back, relax, and grab some snacks because it's time for another Prize Wall Eval, and this time it is the Summer Slammed Prize Wall Eval. Very straightforward on the premium one. There's a Punk Gauntlets. If you got EO early, congratulations, you got yourself a Punk Gauntlets. Fantastic for Devon, fantastic for Trick Liv. Pretty good on Punk himself, really good on Queen of the Ring. Glowing Fate Plate, not worth it to me. If you didn't get enough for the Punk Gauntlets, I would not suggest getting one of those if you already have one. If you don't, sure, go for it, get the one. But otherwise, 26-star gold tokens is a nice amount of tokens. So if you get EO late, I think you get 3 premium Prize Wall medallions. So by all means, feel free to dive right into picking up 60 6-star gold tokens. That is a huge win. Now for the main prize wall, and yes, the biggest point of contention is the WWE Evolution 2025 Moment Token. The moment that was only available in the Showdown buckets if you got first place in your bucket. Yes, I am a little bit frustrated that it is here. No, I'm not bothered or concerned by it or really upset by it. I'm happy a lot of people get to win it, so that's a huge win for them. I'm just not a fan of how this went out, that it's like, yeah, this is going to be the way to get it. Maybe we'll put it out there in the future. And, less than a week later, here it is on our prize wall, and it's very easily affordable. All that is to say, if you get 20 medallions, getting this moment is practically a gimme, right? This moment is fantastic, helps out so many female characters in so many ways that it would be foolish not to get it. That being said, if you are, only 300 shards away from Cena, or only 300 shards away from Kamala, or however many shards, whatever it is, away from those characters, I understand if you want to get those characters instead of getting the moment. But the moment, I'm, a moment fiend, so I'm biased when it comes to telling you to get the moment. That being said, we do have, I'll get to the shards very quickly after this, because there's a lot of shards available. We do have 2 specific EO Sky straps. She has the 150% gem damage and the 150% move damage. If you saw my very struggle-worthy preview on her, you will know that she does do both gem and move. If you're looking for a simplistic setup, gem is the way to go. You don't need to go through the whole move damage setup. So I would suggest if you're going to get one of those, get the gem one. That being said, you probably don't need to get either of them. And again, we'll get back to the shards in just a moment. There are 3 other straps here. Because EO is a Modern Trickster, there's the Modern Trickster affiliation strap, the Any affiliation strap. So you need to roll the class, you need to roll the era. It is all classes, all eras, and there's a chance for a 2 or a 4. I'm sure we all know at this point this is probably less than half of a percentage to actually roll an affiliation for, but it is there. And the 150% gem damage for class and era. There is no Hall of Fame or IOW here as a potential drop chance. Now, on to... one other thing. Piper got a revamp. So Roddy Piper got a trainer revamp. He is identical now to striker Rocky Balboa. At 35,000 talent, he gives 100% move damage to all moves. So, huge win there. Now, on to the main course of the prize wall. Shards, and lots of shards. I'm going to run through the shard count quick, and then we'll talk about maybe who you should get, maybe why, so on and so forth. Special edition Showboat Cena. Kamala. WCW Austin. Uncle Howdy. Muda, Chosen One Drew, Jacqueline, Vader Time Vader, Penta, Mommy's on Top Rhea Ripley, Abby the Witch, Hall of Fame JBL, Hall of Fame Beefcake, Jade Cargill, Michelle McCool, Hard Times, Dusty Rhodes, baby, Get the Tables, Devon Dudley, and the streak begins, Goldberg, a.k.a. Streakberg. Yeah, this has to be one of the greatest shard walls I've seen in a long time. That being said, It would be better if there were hip hop Cena shards on here. I'm just messing around. But no, with the worst character on here essentially being Jade Cargill or Dusty Rhodes, which like both of them are honestly fantastic characters. You can't really go wrong. So for PG, if you don't have Drew or Punk, getting this Cena, top notch. Also, a fantastic addition as an any Cena. Kamala is an absolute freak of nature with blue move damage and fills in legend spots. That being said, Cena shards much more reasonably priced. Kamala shards much more unreasonably priced. And speaking of unreasonably priced shards, so are the WCW Alliance Austin shards, and we still got Uncle Howdy. So as you'll notice, there's a trend. Trickster shards, really high value in Scopely's eyes. That being said, Kamala, awesome fighter. Austin, super OP fighter for any game mode, whether it's feud or showdown or boss. He can do everything. Uncle Howdy, still tippy top notch as a fighter in terms of doing stupid damage, and obviously a must-have coach for a lot of accounts out there. The great Muda. Muda still tippy top notch through today. Funny enough, outside of Trickster, it then goes to Acro in terms of the most expensive. Not shocked there. Those are typically the most paywalled in the game. And Muda, again, am I going to say that he deserves it? Yes, he deserves to be valued very high. Does he deserve to have it at 35 medallions? That's questionable. Now we get into the more reasonably priced section. Drew McIntyre, the Chosen One. Also, PG era, super tippy top notch. Like, very, very good. Arguably top of PG outside, well, not outside, but with Punk and Cena. Those are your kind of your podium PG characters. Super awesome. Really solid coach, too, on Drew. Miss Jacqueline, best attitude female in the game. Arguably best tech in the game. She's super strong. Has multiple different movesets. The way that I use her, can only be countered by MP gain people. She's fantastic, like without a shadow of a doubt. Vader time, more of a collector's piece at this point. Vader's still really damn good, especially with his triple reds. I don't know if you don't have a better showboat or a good enough showboat at this point in time, but Vader could definitely be your top of the line if you don't have someone towards the tippy top. Also very good for New Gen. Penta. This one kind of hits home for me. I have always liked Penta in this game. He's still very new, and a lot of people hate him. I cannot understand for the life of me why. Is he a simple one-button winner? No. Is he a simple turn one winner? No. And that's okay. He doesn't need to be the number one guy for your feud lineup. In fact, you will most likely never use Penta in your feud lineup. That being said, you can use Penta in Showdown. He has a hot tag. He has the decreased tag link. He's also a monster for boss battle. He is a great fighter. And that is without question. Is he the quickest? No. Does he need to be the quickest? No. He does some of the most dumb damage in the history of this game. And moving forward, will continue to do some of the most ridiculous damage in this game. To me, if you could get Penta, I think that's the one exclusion to what we talked about above with the moment. I think I'd almost tell you to just take Penta if you need help in the majority of the rest of your game. And the same goes for Mommy's on Top Rhea Ripley. This is insane to me. 21 medallions and limit 5. So essentially, if you don't have Mommy's on Top and you want to get some prize wall, you can get real damn close to Mommy's on Top. And Rhea Ripley, Mommy's on Top, is most certainly on top. She's still the best female in the game. I don't see there being any contention for this whatsoever. A gear that makes practically, I think, every single move of hers, other than her finisher or sub, are all turn one. Multiple different movesets, can wipe the floor with anybody in this meta or the next. She's just the best, period, hands down. Abby the Witch. Abby's great powerhouse. Some will argue the best powerhouse in the game, and that's a fair argument. I was looking into this, which kind of surprised me. In regards to powerhouse females, I think it's been the entirety of 2024 and 2025. The past, what is that, like 18 to 19 months? We've had 4 powerhouse females, which is Glamour EST, Bianca, from last February, Zombie Chelsea from Zombies Month, October, Abby the Witch, which came in November, and then Bull Nakano, who is literally unplayable in the game, regardless whether you're on emulator or phone or whatever. She just causes there to be such unbearable amounts of lag. So that's fair if you want to argue that Abby the Witch is best powerhouse in the game. So if you're looking for an upgrade there, sure, go for it. Hall of Fame JBL, up there at 1A, 1B with Hall of Famer Ron Simmons in terms of best Hall of Famer in the game. Hall of Fame Beefcake, kind of past his time. Still really good, still solid, especially with gear, especially if you have Mello. He can get the job done, but kind of thing to me. More of just a recruitment piece at this point. If you don't have any Hall of Famers, he could most certainly be one of your best. That's for sure. Like if you don't have any big name Hall of Famers and you're a free-to-play player out there, he's still pretty damn good. Jade Cargill, like I was saying before, probably one of the worst on this wall. Doesn't mean she's a bad character. She's still super duper strong as a female showboat, especially if you have Roxanne Perez. She's insanely good with the greens and red setup, that you can make the whole board into multi-gems and essentially yellow gems. She can easily break 100 mil effortlessly. Michelle McCool, if you didn't recruit her from last month, I would tell you to work on it as soon as possible. She is the best Ruthless Aggression in the game in terms of female. And when these feuds come around and you have to use Ruthless Aggression era, this is why you want her, so that you don't struggle with Super Stacy or Mighty Molly Holly. Michelle McCool gets the job done 10 times out of 10. Hard Times Dusty Rhodes, again, good character. I think his time has come and gone. Still very good for boss battle from time to time. Still can be fairly decent for feud every now and then if you're not running into MP downs and multi downs. But to me, there's better technicians out there. Devon Dudley, way up there in terms of reality era value. If you don't have Regal, this guy's your next best guy. I was talking about the Punk Gauntlets earlier in this video on the premium plate. This is the number one person to put the Punk Gauntlets on. He can beat anybody in the game with them, and if you fight showboats, he could beat any showboat in the game because he gets even stronger against his showboats. So Devon, absolutely fantastic. And Streakberg, very, very cheap for essentially 1,000 shards. I think it's a 2,000 shard recruit. You should be able to get halfway on the recruit point for Streakberg if you don't have him. He's the Juggernaut Gem coach. Definitely a huge pick-me-up. Apparently there's talks, of that being his last match or whatever in Atlanta. And so I have no idea if Goldberg's still going to be around in our game or not, but it seems like they're trying to do their best in terms of making him available. So I would tell you to try and get him while you can. It's a lot of shards. Now, we also have more. There's a Green Piper's power plate on this wall. Green Piper, huge. Essentially 600% green gem damage whenever you make 4 or more pyros. If you haven't done so, check out the Green Karaoke Night, Green Piper Karaoke Night videos. I made a bunch of them. There's a lot of characters that are insanely good with this Green Piper's power. Red Reinforcement, it's okay. I think that's okay on Vader or Seth freaking Rollins. I forget which one. Maybe it's both. I'm not huge on it. It's okay. It's too niche for me. I would just tell you to get the all reinforcement one if and whenever it becomes available again. The Insatiable Hunger is a joke of a skill plate. 50% gem damage when you make row breaks. Just throw it in the trash. 7 loot coins. 7 loot coins for 7 medallions. You know, I kind of wish there was a 40 for 40. That's something I wish. Like, I wish I can get 40 Prize Wall medallions and then dump 40 medallions on a 40 pull, and then I could probably be convinced to go get it. I think for this one, I'm going to be very close to another milestone, so I will go ahead and claim these 7 and then, you know, spend them so that I can get closer to that milestone. I might do that in this video. I don't know. Tokens, it's just 6-star gold and 6 silver tokens. It's a lot of them, though. It's 7 of each, which is really good. High-tier tokens are always nice. You're in the cleanup crew section, right? So resources, so emerald, gold, TP coins, and star fragments. Lots and lots of stuff here on this prize wall. For me, if I didn't have the moment, I would be taking the moment, hands down. I have all of these characters as amazing and fantastic as this prize wall is. I don't need the shards, thankfully. I'm thankful enough and blessed enough to be able to say that. The EO Sky Straps are okay. I may end up getting them later on. The Piper Fuse Up is good. I could see myself taking him up because he has a solid trainer now. I'm not really sure where I want to spend my prize wall. I do definitely want to get another Piper's Power Green onto the account. But I think I'm going to most likely do a little bit of spending here. I'm not sure. I'm like 1,300 shards away from EO. And to me, that's too many shards to make up in future events. I might cave and do like a couple of deals on loot coins just so that I can get the guaranteed shards in the milestones and out of the loot here, even if I don't recruit her. And that's why I was saying these 7 coins will end up pushing me kind of over that limit or over that edge in terms of what I will be able to get after I do that spending. So you know what, while we're here and while we're doing the video, not only is this going to be a Prize Wall Eval, we're also going to go ahead and drop our 7 loot coins right here and right now towards the end of the eval. And who knows, maybe we get some shards, or maybe we get super duper lucky and get EO right now. Alright, not right now, but later in the poll, right? But no, I mean, this is what I'll be doing. I mean, there you go. 50 Austin shards is a huge win. This loot, from my understanding, has helped a lot of people out. I don't ever bank on loot, so I can't tell you if a loot is good or bad. I'm never one to assume that they are good. A 6 silver Michelle McCool. Holy crap. Well, that's awesome. That's a star fill at the bare minimum, because I think I just took her gold for the feud. Liv Morgan, fantastic trainer as well. Sorry, I'm dumbfounded. I've hit 2 6-stars already and a hell of a fuse. Liv Morgan again, and do we get shards? No, we get another 6-star bronze, so no luck for us on EO shards on our 7 pull, but we do get progress towards the contest. Giovanni Vinci, I have no idea why he's still in the loot. But hey, there you go. We got 50 Austin shards. We got a 6 silver Michelle McCool, which is freaking insane. But yeah, look, that's going to be it for the end of the Prize Wall Eval, the SummerSlammed Prize Wall. So, if you like the video, make sure to like the video. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button to stay in tune with all the additional content that I continue to put on out there. Share with all your friends that want to know what they should do and what they should spend on these prize walls. And leave some comments below. What did you end up getting from your prize wall? What did you think of the video? Did you like the prize wall? Did you not like the prize wall? Did you recruit anybody new? Did you go with the moment? Did you get a Piper Green? Let me know what happened with y'all. But until next time, y'all, have a good one.